at the other end.
And the basket by Lillard.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Curry with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 4. The drive by Lee. And the layup falls.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And here's McCollum. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots from 14. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Lee sets a screen for Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Aldridge with a screen on Curry. Lillard misses. Warriors leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's McCollum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the left wing. Right from outside. And it's good.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Lillard against Curry. Lee sets a screen for Curry. Lee goes in. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 7 points for David Lee.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kaman. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Trailblazers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Free throw drops for Kaman. Different look here for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Kaman. "15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pick by Lee. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Off target from outside. Here's Kaman. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Now Lillard. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Jarrell Wright is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kaman in at the 5 spot.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now here is Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Here's Lillard. Shot from 12. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by McCollum. There's the dish to Barbosa. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, the mindset to become more defensive-minded, and a much better rebounding club as well.
Joel Freeland, he's checked in for Portland. Blake comes in for Lillard. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kaman.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Back to Iguodala. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And right, here we go. Kaman. Nice touch on the bank shot. Kaman's got 6 points.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Here's Spades. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Trailblazers trail by 4. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Wright kicks to Kaman. Iguodala with the steal. Spades dishes to Iguodala. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious the defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
First one falls for him.
Andre Iguodala got off to a hot start last season. He shot 45% from long range through the first 2 months of the season. But after a hamstring injury, his percentages and his aggressiveness all seem to tail off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Spates. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Blake, looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Kaman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland no good that time either. And Steve, for Iguodala, the perfect example of a player who doesn't have to score to help his team win. He does so many other things.
He does, Kevin. He's an excellent defender. He runs the floor. He handles the ball. He's a good passer and a pretty solid three-point shooter as well. Not a volume three-point shooter, but he will make selective threes. So all in all, Iguodala, an excellent player. Shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. To put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. So for the Trailblazers, Lillard outside. Aldridge with a screen on Curry. A kick out to Afflalo. Here's Aldridge. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He's got 17 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Now here's Curry. The drive by Green. Here's the three. And another three for Golden State.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now here's Afflalo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the feed to Lillard. He dishes it to Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 19 points for Aldridge.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
And the pass to Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Green up on top. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Lillard outside. Pass to Afflalo. Right side Aldridge. A floater. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thompson misses.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Bogut. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, despite that possession, something I've liked is that they've really been in control while getting out to this lead. They've kept the turnovers down.